I come from a small village, and everybody is together with everybody. The society is great. And where I was born, I just started to like to kick the ball with my feet instead of toss it. Girls, they were supposed to toss the ball, and meanwhile the boys will compete. And so I don't know why. It just my neighbors, and then we start to play football. And after a while, I was so into it, and I really like to compete, and I really want to be in a team, because I feel like I'm a team player. I would like to be around people where you bring out the best performance in each other. You have the word juntas, for instance. That's why I can be the very best when I'm around good people. So in Sweden, I played with boys. And then I think you just go for it. There's a lot of obstacles. You have an attitude back then in Sweden, and sometimes in the world still, that girls, they shouldn't play football. In the very beginning, they say, no, girls, they don't want to play football. But then you have this people movements. Everybody starts to play football. And then they say, girls, they shouldn't play football. It's dangerous for them. You have knee, they come up with crazy arguments, no research. And then they say, girls, they can't play football. And they were comparing to boys and men and so on. And that is unfair, because who are you to decide where it's good or bad? So I've gone through all these stages. I've gone through all these obstacles. And the women's game has found a way to go around or under or over all the obstacles, and by working together. So that's why I come back to this word juntas again. And the drive is actually, it's fun. It's so much fun to kick that ball, and to do it together make it even more fun to do that.
There was a coach of yours that didn't call you by your name. There's this story, right?
Yeah, and that was a way. That's also a way to get around the obstacles. Girls were not supposed to play football, so actually it was cool. He changed my name, and instead of calling me Pia, it's a girl's name, he called me Pelle, and that was a boy's name. So I think for 1 or 2 years, I fooled around in the game with a real referee and real goals, and so by be called Pelle, I thought it was the best time of my life. So that's how you find your way. There is always a way.
And what motivates you these days? Like, still motivates you to be in football, to work with that, even if these days are still difficult. I think there will always be some difficulties.
Yeah, there's still difficulties. Absolutely. You have to fight for things and so on. But I think, first of all, I think it's fun. Yeah, I look back, and there's been so many good moments in my life on the pitch. When I was a little girl, when I was playing myself on the highest level, and coaching as well. So that's one thing. It's just fun, and if it's fun, you continue to do that, regardless if you have to go, you have to travel far away or not. So that is something, so much energy. When I bump into these difficulties, I actually look back and I look forward. Because whatever I'm doing with all the women and men for the women's game is for the next generation. So sometimes it is tough. I have to admit that. It's sometimes even insulting. But if you just take a breath, breathe a little bit, look at the words paciencia, okay, there is a way. And then it comes with this word grit. And do something together. But so I know whoever is coming after me will have a better opportunities. So it was like I was a player. Yes, I was a professional player in Italy for a year, But look at the professional players in Italy today. It's such a big difference. I had some good coaches, and look at the coaches today, they're so much better. And whoever is taking this seat after me will not have to go through all these obstacles that I've gone through for 3.5 years. So it's a little bit of a place where you can make the difference, and that motivates me.
Wow.